Now, it has to be one of the most unusual road safety measures ever suggested by a local council. The residents of one village whose lives are blighted by traffic have been told to wear fluorescent jackets to make them more visible. Well, we can now join Christopher Peacock in the village of Bishopstone near Aylesbury. As well as the jackets, is anything else being done, Chris, to make the road safer?
Well, Richard, it's an extraordinary measure, isn't it? The villagers say this is all that's left to them. They may look like health and safety officials, but they're a community trying to stay alive in the traffic by wearing these high visibility jackets. They took the problem to the county council. They said, improve our road. The county council said, wear day glow jackets in order to avoid being hit by passing motorists. 12-year-old Nick Fox dodges the traffic as he arrives home from school. When Bishopstone Village Action Group met the county council, they were told either move the village or wear high visibility jackets. It's a desperate measure, but villagers say if it draws attention to the risks they run in crossing the road, they will accept wearing them as a last resort, if only to shame the council into taking action to reduce the traffic flow.
You feel very silly, but it's the only way to feel safe and that you know cars have seen you walking down the road.
The times I've had to go into the hedge, knee my dog into the hedge and then get myself and hang on to the hedge because they won't move over.
In common with so many other villages in our region, the road in Bishopstone is an unclassified country road with a 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. But at peak times, it's choked with traffic. Motorists are using it as an unofficial rat run to avoid the south side of Aylesbury. 24,000 vehicles thunder through it every week, and it's putting villagers in fear of their lives. Buckinghamshire County Council admit improvements are needed, but the budget is tight. They're considering a scheme to slow down the traffic. For now, the community says it will glow with anger in fluorescent jackets to make their point. With me now is one of the campaigners, Sue Fox. Do you feel faintly ridiculous, all of you, wearing these high-visibility jackets?
Absolutely ridiculous, and we shouldn't have to resort to this to move around our own community.
So why are you?
Because it isn't safe. The road isn't safe.
What have the council offered you?
Nothing very much. They've suggested a scheme which is called Naked Roads, which involves taking away the white lining and the signs, which may reduce speed, but it won't alter the volume.
What do you want to happen?
We would like a proper traffic calming scheme which narrowed the road and gave us a footway through the village.
What effect is this having on the villagers? We were here filming just an hour ago. There's a lot of traffic, difficult getting across the road.
Very difficult. I mean, people won't let their children walk up the road or cycle. Elderly people don't feel safe enough to go out onto the road. People actually drive from one end of the village to the other because it isn't safe to walk.
A speed camera would be a good idea. Is that a possibility?
No, because we haven't actually had any fatalities. So unfortunately, it'd be necessary for someone to be knocked over in order for us to get a speed camera.
Someone has to die before
Yes.
this improvement can be made
Absolutely,
on this
which
road.
is nonsense.
What are you going to do now?
Well, we're going to carry on campaigning. We've got a lot of support in the village, and we're going to keep going until we get some action.
Sue Fox, thank you very much indeed, and all the rest of you in your day glow jackets.
Thank you.
I should just make the point that Buckinghamshire County Council sympathises with the villagers' problem. They say their budget is very tight. They have an idea for a road improvement, but it isn't one that will happen for the next few months. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Chris.